What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV, a little earlier than usual, but I wanted to get it in real quick. Got some things lined up for this afternoon, but I'm definitely gonna try to get to that live. How to start, helping people build their YouTube subscriber base up. Tonight, last night I had a family emergency, so I squeezed in videos where I could. Once again, I appreciate everybody for checking in. Blessings to you and yours. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, and yeah, we're gonna get into it. We had a really good live stream yesterday with Corey Lee, Curtis Anderson, Kurt Sugarcane jumped into this. Talk about Mikey and Earl. The title was about Fury and Wilder and something else, but we end up taking it to another place. So, hopefully when that fight arrives with Mikey and Earl, we'll all jump on either my stream or Corey Lee or World Breaker joint. And we all do it again. I think that was healthy debating, showing that nobody disrespected nobody. You know what I'm saying? It was a healthy debate. It was no beef, no nothing like that. So, that's what I want to promote. Positive vibes, man. Don't forget we back on Instagram as well. We'll be dropping some of them funny meals back on that joint. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Box and get you 18% off over there. They got your all-natural products, lotion soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, the whole nine shebang. Other than that, man, Facebook, got a Facebook group and all the whole thing, so you can check the description. I will be uploading stuff to the podcast. Like I've been super duper busy trying to get my personal business off the ground, starting a new venture. So, all that shit ain't never, entrepreneurship ain't never easy, but hey, it is what it is, man. Nobody wants to punch the clock for the rest of their life. But before I get into the stream, obviously we're going to talk about Joshua Miller is official. Miller made some comments on social media, and also Anthony Joshua did a short stint on Instagram, I think it was, and then he said he got a longer thing he got on his Facebook, on his YouTube page, which I didn't even know he had a YouTube page. I think somebody did tell me that maybe. And then we're going to talk about the whole why can't black fight fans be pro-black fighters. I will address that. I did a video defending Fred yesterday. If you don't like it, you don't have to like it. You don't have to love it. You can thumbs it down. I just kept it a buck. Fred is a good brother. We chopped it up behind the scenes, all types of things. So at the end of the day, hey, if you just, you like Fred and I'm not going to watch you no more, well, shit, the unsubscribe button ain't hard to find. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing with that old musty ass nigga at T Street controversy, man. Look here, man. He want to tweet at me. I'm not even gonna tweet back at the nigga. The next event he go to, just let me know because I'm gonna show up, punch him in the mouth, and I'm gonna go home. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up, punch him in the mouth, and go home. You know what I'm saying? That's just what the situation might gonna be. All right, I ain't got time for that fake ass coon ass shit niggas be doing, man. Real talk. We ain't got time for that shit, man. At the end of the day, we supposed to be united. We supposed to be brothers. At the end of the day, I might not share the same views as a lot of dudes on here, man. But, it ain't no problem to be pro-black fight. I don't care if you're a biased channel. At the end of the day, just don't be like, oh, man, I'm the same as, CJ, and I just called it down the middle. Well, no, the fuck you don't. Okay. When you be fake and you try to portray yourself as something that you're not, then that's what means you got an issue. Other than that, if a nigga stay in this lane and it don't got nothing to do with me, I ain't gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? But give me a minute. I got my fucking notification. I never have my ringer on, so you hearing all that crazy Samsung shit. Give me 1 minute. But yeah, man, I just want to say that, man. I'm always gonna protect all the niggas that's in the trenches that get the interviews and shit like that. I'm always gonna protect the niggas. But let's not even start off on a bad foot, man. Let's get it on a good foot, like my homie James Brown said. I'm a huge James Brown fan, and if you watch my videos, I always quote James Brown, or I do his ad libs. Huge James Brown fan. Shout out to Mr. Dex Factor 87. Salute, man. I'm gonna get to them video requests, man. I've been behind like a motherfucker, man. A lot of shit going on, but I want to get to what Greasy Boy Miller said, man. So let me see if I can find it. Somebody had a screenshot on social media. I should just go to Instagram. I believe I should go, but pretty much this is what he say. He said this just if you want me to link it in the description, you can just go to social media. He said just a moment of clarity clarity, you don't need any Olympic, a real giant promoter, just just a huge pair of balls, and the belief that God made you for a purpose so big you can't even see it. Just be believe and feel it. Start from the bottom. One post he said, and then he posted a picture and said, I know this boy got too much sugar in his tank. I'm going to turn him into Kool-Aid. You sweet and low English muffin, I smell pussy. That's what I pretty much gonna think that's what he said. I believe that's what he told him at the Zone American announcement when he pulled up on him and was fashionably late, and we know why. He says, now it's time. Tell AJ take all that humble shit and put it on ice cream cone and shove it where the sun don't shine. You sweet and low, Barbie doll, welcome to my city where rats and roaches steal your pocket money. This is my city. Fuck boy. Brooklyn, hashtag Queens, hashtag Staten Island, hashtag Bronx, hashtag Manhattan. Okay, so and pretty much AJ whole response was like, pretty much that he tried to make the undisputed clash happen with Wilder. He would love to fight at Wembley Stadium, but he got to go to the States now. It's a whole bunch of contradictions that we could continue to expose about AJ. Look here, man. I'm not here to continue to expose that, man. I'm trying to get off that train. I'm trying to get off the whole Eddie Hearn thing. And they do what they gonna do. But I do notice that if Al Heyman is really serious about putting this fight at the Madison Square Garden, it is what it is. I heard that they was looking at the Barclays Center. Excuse me, 2 weeks before that, man. But hey, let me get to the roll call. Lawrence RBE, what's going on? JR Boxing, I see you. Mr. Dex Factor, Mark Stanton, what's going on? Mr. Lewis, what's going on? I'm gonna get to these comments right now. Cool man said, man, say what up. Will Boog, what's going on? Salute Harry Ferguson. I just started watching one of your videos. Now you go live. Salute. Oh yeah, man. Never be like that, man. I gotta get in where I fit in at, man. A little bit busy. Salute. Will Boog, was Wilder Fury 2 official? I heard something about a purse bid. Yeah, they ordered a purse bid because they ordered the rematch, but they pushed the purse bid back. So they just trying to fine tune some things. I guess venue is still up in the air. I'm here in Barclays Center, here in Madison Square Garden. I'm here in Vegas, still in the running. So yeah, Mr. Dash Factor, what's going on? Who about to punch, man? Who about to punch, man? Relax. Nah, man, that dude is just a joke, man. I ain't gonna even say his name no more. Everybody knew what I'm talking about. I'll address him when I get to that point. He a joke. Not a Lewis. It was on, bro. I don't know if you gonna stream the Crawford Khan. Look out for my bro Lawrence RBT Newton on the under. Oh, he on that undercard. Yeah, I follow him on. When you told him about him, I follow him on Facebook from Florida. I might go to that joint, man. So yeah, man, I might go. So I'll catch him out there. Maybe I'll get an interview with him or something. I understand the sport has a lot of racist history and a lot of racism has plagued boxing in the past, and even still does at this time. I honestly don't believe supporting fighters by race. JR Boxing, I salute that, but I'm not just saying. I'll get to it. I'll get to that in a minute. So Big Dose 513. I'll get to all that shit in a minute, man. Anybody got a question? I will get to it, Lawrence. Quan 43. What's up, CB Sports TV? I will address most of that shit in a minute, man, when I get to that point. But Big Baby Miller talking a lot of shit. It's cool. He posed to talk shit. And, Carl Frost said he expect AJ to, knock out, Wilder. Knock out, excuse me, Big Baby in spectacular fashion. And I'm not saying that can't be the case, you know what I'm saying, at all. But at the end of the day, that fight just come down. It come down to one thing and one thing only. Okay, we talked about intangibles. Corey Lee came on here and talked about the 10 intangibles that Mikey Garcia had. Okay, one thing about Anthony Joshua is that we don't know if he has the intangibles. Okay, we know that he get off the canvas versus Klitschko. He got heart, but as far as the dog in him to go ahead and go for the kill, he ain't really never went for the kill. Versus Dillian White, he did. Dillian White so happened to hurt his arm, and he just so happened to really punch his way to a knockout. Like when you talk about the intangible things and really having a dog in you, that's really showing that, like, dude, ain't no way you gonna whoop my ass tonight. It ain't gonna happen. It's 99.9% in my favor, and showing the attitude, having the demeanor. Now, people who grew up watching Mike Tyson, we knew what the dog was in Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson early on, hey man, no matter how much Frank Bruno hit him or how many of his opponents touched him a little bit, he just had the determination. He had the aura. And sometimes you in that groove, if you ever hooped and you just in that groove and you just can't miss, everything you throw up just go in the bucket. Or I don't know what y'all do on the soccer field, and everything you kick in the net, you just can't lose. Sometimes Sometimes, hold on, give me 1 minute. Well, we're about to have a special guest, so that kind of killed that. But give me a minute. But yeah, man, all I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying, man. I'm kind of thrown off real quick. I was in the group, but all I'm saying is this, you know, and what am I saying is about AJ is that we don't know if he got the intangibles. Sometimes the will to win may be just as much as important as you know, getting a knockout, being powerful, being fast. And that's where a lot of fighters you see that just is the difference between being a star, being an all-star type of maybe basketball player, to use the analogy, than being a superstar. You know, sometimes the intangibles, Russell Westbrook, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he just so ferocious and so tenacious. Some fighters just want it more than other fighters, man. And that's just the God honest truth. Some guys just want it more. Some guys just edgy. Some guys just, you know, just dogs. But usually when those dogs sleep in silk sheets, when those dogs touch millions, when those dogs put Versace's on, when them dogs put chains on, when them dogs put ice on, when they feel like they made it, when they in a mansion, when they don't have to bite, claw, scratch, all that, bro. When them dudes feel like they ain't got to, they really got to sit there and they got to, and they, it's just no other way. Like, man, if I don't win, nigga, I go home back to the hood and I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke. It ain't no other way. You lose that edge once you get money. Look at Mike Tyson. Look at Mike Tyson. He lost that edge once he got money. He lost that edge once he got the money. And that happened to every fighter. You seen it look before your eyes with Keith Thurman. You seen what happened with Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman was the hungriest lion in the jungle at welterweight. He wanted all the smoke. But once he got 3.5 versus Bundu, once he started touching money versus Guerrero, once that Luis Collazo situation happened to him, then guess what happened? Angel Santos, what's going on? Then guess what happened? The motherfucker it was a wrap. It was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be LeBron James, okay? It's hard to be Floyd Mayweather, even though, you know, I've been stopped reflecting Floyd like that. But it's hard to be Floyd Mayweather. You know why it's hard to be them individuals? It's hard to wake up and I got $100 million. I gross $500 million. I got $100 million contract from Nike. It's hard to wake up, I own all this real estate. You know what I'm saying? You know? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to wake up. You know, it's just hard to do that shit, bro. I'm telling you, man. A lot of niggas get their tax money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas get their tax money. And shit is hard for them to wake up and they got 6,000, 7,000. It's hard for them niggas to wake up and go to work every day. Y'all see what I'm saying? You say, I'll do this and I'll do that. No, you won't. First thing you gonna say, man, so you win the lottery, first thing an average nigga gonna do, hit the lottery for $1 million, nigga gonna quit his job. So I'm trying to fix my headphones, man. My dog done bit my shit. And my cheap ass ain't even get the motherfucking insurance on it. Ain't that some shit? Cheap ass nigga. I could have got the insurance. I didn't know I was gonna like these motherfuckers like that. Then they disconnected these motherfuckers man, at Best Buy and shit, man. So me and my daughter tried to go get a more pair, and I'm gonna get these to some unfortunate soul that was gonna fuck them up regardless. And that's what you get for being cheap. Should got the $50 insurance policy on them. Give me 1 second. I don't even know. Oh shit, we here. Okay, but yeah, man. That's just the way. That's just the way the motherfucker shit be boiling out. What's going on, Fred?
I'm in here, CJ. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You good?
First, man, I just wanted to say thank you, man, for that video last night. Everyone else, it genuinely meant a lot. Like, I'm trying to personally contact everybody because that interview I did kind of left me like in an open space because I was so vulnerable. You know what I mean? And it was just refreshing, like that I heard y'all voices on the other end. Even if you disagree with me or disagree, but you supported my efforts and you supported me 100%. I just wanted to come on this channel and just tell you thank you, man, for real.
Oh no, man, we got to stick the fucking together. That's all that shit may be. We might not always agree, but all I'm saying is that motherfucker was backpedaling. Then, you know, I went. So Corey Lee said, go check the comment section. Like, dog, like, man, these motherfuckers be playing both sides, man. Like, dude, like, man, if you gonna be over there against me, I don't come back over here, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
don't do that, right, man.
And you actually inspired me to go to the comment section. I was like, these names look familiar. You know what I mean? I just went there and I just blocked them all. I said, I don't want to see them. I don't want nothing to do with them. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, I don't need them in my life. Don't need that energy. You know what I mean? And then I was listening to like, I saw T Street's comment, right? And I was like, oh, I didn't know he really wanted that smoke. And I was like, can do it. Man, I hope he hears this video. You need to edit this shit out. Man, we can do it. Headgear optional. We don't need no headgear. I just sparred 4 rounds, so I'm feeling really, really good. And we can do it for a charity. We can do it for whatever. We can do it. I'll be on the East Coast probably for Wilder. That'll give him 2 months to train. We can do whatever. He has all the physical advantages. He's bigger, he's taller, he's stronger. But my only concession is, since he's bigger, stronger, taller, got more weight, we fight to the death. We're not counting rounds. We can go 3-minute rounds, but we're not counting the rounds. We're going to fight till someone say, I quit. I'm done. It's over. Because I'm tired of the back and forth and him attacking me in 15, 20 videos. Let's just dead it. And then we can put, since he said he has money, in addition to all that, we can put up $9,999 so we don't have to claim it. Let's do it. I'm just tired of this shit, man. I'm tired. I was listening to that shit. I said, man, let's just go on and get this shit out the way. You know what I mean? Let's just get it out the way. Winner will have bragging rights through for infinity and beyond. And I believe I'm going to win. And let's just dead it, man. Just dead the shit. You know what I mean? Just dead it. I was just drained. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. First motherfuckers to kick you was a black motherfucker. That's what I look. I said, that's the first comment I see. A black motherfucker kicking another black dude.
I saw it. I was like, oh, I didn't know because I'm not subscribed to his channel, so I didn't know. That was interesting. Your video made me go to that comment section and read the comment, and I was like, damn. You know what I mean? So, man, it's just beyond.
Yeah, man. I looked when Corey Lee was like, go look at that shit. And I looked, and the first thing I seen was that nigga, he crying about Ellie Sackback tried to slander his video one day. He said, I don't watch the motherfucker no more. I ain't watched him in like 2 years, but motherfucker send me shit. And that motherfucker was like, you know, Ellie Sackback said he asked a stupid question about Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Because he said he thought Charlo, people on Twitter were saying Charlo lost to Korbayev. So I sent it to me, and then he crying about the shit or whatever. I mean, why you ain't challenged to fight Ellie Sackback?
Yeah,
that's my whole thing, motherfucker. And people mad because even if you are pro black fighter, it's 1,000 motherfucking channels out there you can get to that's pro Mexican, that's kind black fighters that got an agenda. So why you ain't calling out them first? Of course you supposed to be for your people first.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. No,
who ain't supposed to be for their people first? If that's your angle, it's like I said, people on YouTube, it's a lane for everybody. If you want to come out here and talk about historian fighter, it's a lane for you. If you want to be out here and be pro Mexican, it's a lane for you. Hey man, my only thing is don't try to confuse people what your agenda is and say I'm this, but you really that. That's my only issue. If your lane is I only want to support white fighters, hey man, hey salute. Mr. Boxing Today, all he do is heavyweight fighters. Everybody can have their lane. Everybody can have their lane.
When David Benavidez said it, I was like, I welcome David Benavidez' statement because he's consistent. David Benavidez is consistent on what he stands for. I interviewed him in the Caleb Plant fight. Consistent. I respect that. I'm supposed to be covering his camp. I just haven't reached out to him. I got the utmost respect for the Benavidez family. Man, they promoted the hell out of that fight. 2.8 million people watched his brother fight Terrence Crawford, and now he's in line if he wins to win the WBC strap. So at the end of the day, man, I respect David Benavidez for standing his ground. You know what I mean? And believing what he believes.
You're going to know what you're going to get. When you want to watch somebody's channel, you want to know what you're going to get. And you're going to be consistent on what you're going on. But they can't get mad at you because you're consistent, though. How can you get mad at somebody for being consistent? When you tune on to Fred channel, when you tune on to CB or Southside or Cali channel, you know what you're going to get. When you tune on to Boxing Ego, you know what you're going to get. At the end of the day, if your choice to sit there and watch it, or you're going to ask Boxing Ego a dumb question, you know he going to eat through your dumb ass. So at the end of the day, you know the decision before you say something. You know the decision what you is. My whole thing is, if he was a white channel, I wouldn't have said shit to him. Okay, I expected that from him. I expect that from him regardless. But my whole thing is about it is like, why you got to be the first dude on the thread on Pheno boxing? On Pheno boxing thread, you the first nigga. It ain't a Mexican channel. It ain't a white. You like, come on, man. You from Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
You from a black city. Like, you stand in your city like that, bro. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, get out the way. Like, stop being the guy who says, no, don't hit him. No, get out the way. Talk about it later. You know what I mean? and
like the whole shit with Gucci and shit, with all these motherfuckers capping for Gucci. All I'm saying is, when they come for you like Bill Cosby, or when they come for you like they doing all these other black men and shit like that, hey, don't come back and ask me to support you and ask me to be out there picking it for you. Fuck no, I'm not being out there for shit. I'm not helping you for nothing.
1,000%. You're 1,000% right. I couldn't stand. I couldn't say it any better. It's over. It's over. The support stream is over, man. We got to move on and support Earl Spence, Deontay Wilder, Terrence Crawford. You know, Mike. If you like Mikey Garcia, you support Mike Garcia. It's over. It's a new era in boxing, man. It's time to move on. It's time to move on. You know, they've done their job, and they shown us who they are. You know, and now it's just time to move on to a new era and let these guys identify themselves, and we either support them or we don't. It's our option.
Exactly. That's just how I look at the whole situation, man. Either when you show me your true colors, hey, I don't have no choice. I got the fork in the road. I can ride with you or not ride with you. That's just what it's going to pretty much come down to. Mayweather showed us his true colors. Okay, man, we're going to move on from him. No TNT gear for me. I'm not going to his gym. I don't aspire to be like the nigga, nothing like that. I don't care. He can have his money. He don't see white. He don't see black. Like my son say, he see green. At the end of the day, he infatuated with making money. Hey, that's him. You know, he do him over there. At the end of the day, like I told people, you got to stop putting your role model ambitions on, you know, to these athletes, man. Look at Tiger Woods. Oh, good old Tiger Woods. But this motherfucker was a sleazeball behind camera. Be your kids' role model. You know what I'm saying? Have your teachers and football and basketball coaches be your kids' role model. Those are the best people from day to day to be those role models. No longer, you should be the king of your castle. You should be the queen of your castle. You are your kids' role model. You know?
You're right.
You don't know what these dudes. You don't know what these dudes do behind clothes. That's why I don't have an emotional attachment to none of these fighters, man. I don't know what they do. You could turn around and fighter A can be out there raping women or being a blind serial killer, and all of a sudden you invest in emotional attachment to him, and you think you know him as a person, but we don't know him as a person. We just know him as the fighter. Before the fight, during the fight, after the fight. Same thing for everybody else. Only time they can show how different they are is doing what LeBron James did, doing what Muhammad Ali did. That's the only time I can be emotionally attached to want to protect another athlete like that.
No, you're right. You're right. And that probably could have been like my downfall with Ward. You know what I mean? Like I thought that he was, you know, in protection of us, fighting for us. And you can fight for whoever else you want to fight for, but when it's time to stand up for us in the public eye, you and say, well, I am white, you know, like we thought that even though he was very proper with his words, and you know, that interview just made me so disheartened, man. I mean, for real, it just, I can't even watch. I don't even want to watch it. I haven't even watched it yet. I'm just going off memory and how I felt, you know.
Yeah, that kind of made me think he was like, you know, stuttering with his words, and I was like, I mean, I can just tell by his body language, man, that he felt like he was in the negative. He was in the wrong here. His whole body language. If you didn't even watch it with sound on, come on, man. When you see Andre Ward tilt his head back and move in that type of demeanor or something like that, he was uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ain't gotta have the volume up to hear what he said. He was uncomfortable. Even when he had like Kovalev wasn't calling no monkeys and niggas and shit like that. Like I seen it, I heard it. You know what I'm saying? You want to sit there and say I'm pro everybody? I'm cool if you pro everybody. I don't care what your allegiance is, but 99.9 of your following and fan base before the Super Six and during the Super Six was black people. No white people before Andre Ward. They was with Golovkin, Kovalev, Carl Froch, and then the very publication you rolling with, Fight Hype, you grinning to get them an interview and laughing. And that's the same motherfucker who said you ducked Lucian Bute. I read the article about 4-5 years ago. He told me they said you were scared of Lucian Bute. They said you ducked Lucian Bute. So at the end of the day, the same motherfuckers you grinning with is the same motherfuckers who got a knife in your back. I read it. I read every article. You know what I'm saying? And they said you ducked Lucian Bute, but you would go out there and take a bullet with them. It's the same thing about the other guy, which I won't mention his name. You just mentioned his name. He from Yomaha. I'm just gonna say Yomaha. I don't want to make the nigga feel no type of way. But at the end of the day, I mean, you got these black fighters that sit there and they grin and they laugh and they give Ellie Sackback these interviews. They give Pheno Boxing these interviews, but it come to the brothers like, damn, like I don't even want to do these interviews or you're gonna ask me some fucked up shit. Hey, bro, before we even get the interview popping, all you gotta tell me is what you gonna ask me. And guess what? I'm like, bro, I'm gonna stick to the script. This is what I'm gonna ask you, and we'll 3 questions and we out. But no, I don't fuck with them. Like, I'm like, all right, man. But you can't generalize everybody. You can say LDBC, you can say black people, but you can't generalize everybody. Everybody don't feel the same way. Everybody don't hate Terrence Crawford. A lot of people like Terrence Crawford.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. It's just, I'll be real. Between Andre Ward and Floyd over the past 48 hours, it made me like sit and think and be like, I don't need to be covering these fights. I'm gonna make the same amount of money. Gyms, I can call them on the phone. I have all their phone numbers. I don't have to cover. I don't have to go. I was sitting there thinking like everything I'm doing seems like it's in vain. You know what I'm saying? Like it literally like I was thinking. Yes, I was just so tired yesterday. I'll be real. I was just mentally just exhausted of this whole thing. Right. Between and keep it real. I had some world champions call me yesterday and was like, man, I respect everything. Top 20 fighters. 2 top 20 fighters called me yesterday, man. One called me, one text. I want to be correct. I want to be right. And he says, man, I respect everything that you do, man. I respect everything that you stand for. That gave me a sense of courage. And but when you look at people who you believe has been carrying the torch for so long and carrying that flag, and then within 48 hours, you see them, you're like, it just takes all the wind out of your sails. You know what I'm saying? And it made me think like, I literally can cover boxing from my couch and give my same opinion and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally having those thoughts. Let they do this. I can still go to fights anytime I want. But it literally made me feel that way. And I said, it wasn't the comments on the comment section. It was Andre Ward and Floyd Mayweather. It was like,
But the whole thing about it is like, who gonna ask the tough questions then? Who gonna steal your interview?
You're right.
Who gonna be over your shoulder with the camera while you ask the tough questions and hurry up and upload on their shit then? Without you, a lot of the motherfuckers fall at the wayside. Oh, where you get that Versace shirt from? Or where that Gucci go? They ask the dumb questions. You, Town, and Dante ask the best questions.
Yeah, you're right. I'm definitely taking a couple of weeks off though. I'm being real. Like between the title of that video and I'm gonna be really honest with you. We had a press conference Wednesday, right? We had a press conference Wednesday for Leo Santa Cruz. I walked up to that husband and wife and I says, I just want to thank you, because if you didn't go down there and cover that card, I wouldn't have saw any footage of what went down for the Sergey Kovalev. I just wanted to humbly just say thank you. I respect everything that you're doing. And I'm very respectful. I mean, you probably can tell my disposition and turmoil by the way I'm holding the camera against Andre Ward. I don't I'm just my personality doesn't do that. And so I was very respectful to them, and I've honored them for such a long time. You know, and then we've been covering fights. I give them record their interviews. She's always on camera. When I say I'm very respectful of them, I'm verbally complimentary to them. And when I saw that title, and I saw Heath retweet it, I was like, interesting.
That's what made me mad. That's what made me mad. Like I like that motherfucker, man. That article that he wrote and put a black man face on Kovalev's domestic violence. I had seen it before you did the video, and then he tweeted that, and I was like, I wonder what video he tweeted out. Right? I clicked in and seen that shit. I was like, I'm done with that motherfucker, man, for real.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And you know, it's like, does my fight fall on deaf ears? And I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I do it the right way 100% of the time. Maybe I may be too rambunctious. Maybe I'm too forward. I don't know. You have the right to your opinion, and whatever you think, you're absolutely right. But when these last 48 hours, though, when you see your mom, and when your mom doesn't come home, and then the next, I'm overemphasizing. So people in the comment section, relax. When your mom don't come home, and then your dad don't come home, and you realize, oh shit, both my parents gone, and that's what it was for boxing. Like, you understand? Like, this era of boxing, all is left is Roy Jones. You know what I mean? If Roy Jones would have did that shit, like, holy shit. You know, so, you know, I was vastly disappointed. And, you know, it hurt. It literally hurt, you know, and it's honestly, I don't want to see a boxing. I don't want to cover a fight at least for another couple of weeks, man. I'm being real. I'm like, it's all for nothing. It's all. I can call them and ask them questions. If they choose to do an interview, they can. If they don't, they don't. I'll still be in Dallas because I'm putting on an event in Dallas. You know what I mean? For Earl Spence. You know, outside of that, I'm obviously gonna go to Deontay Wilder's fight. You know, but outside of that, I'm like, man, this shit is. I pay $1,000 out of my pocket every fight. You know what I mean? I'm basically breaking even. I'm making $150 a weekend. You know what I mean? Basically, you know, I'm not making any money. You know, to cover these fights, I do it because I love it. And then when Andre Ward said I'm benefiting from it, nigga, I was. I'm benefiting from it. I'm benefiting from it. And I haven't made no money off this business yet. If you speak in its totality, you know, from the first you page to that. You understand? And it's just beyond me that he doesn't understand the bigger picture. A man of his intelligence and high esteem should understand the bigger picture. And when he used the word benefit, and I knew he was slanting his word, I know he was deflecting, but in that moment, I can't retaliate because there's 20 cameras on me. And I gotta let him talk because the purpose of the interview is to let him talk. The purpose of the interview is not for me to yell at him. You understand? So I know that. I know it was prior to being YouTube. Even if you disagree with him, you gotta let him talk. And so I did. And I'm listening to him, and I'm like, I can't believe. As I said in my video, my response video, there was shit going off in my head that your uncle would tell his big brother. You understand what I'm saying? Like two drunk brothers, you know, playing dominoes at 10 o'clock at night after the fight went off. That's some shit I was thinking in my head. Like, nigga, are you serious? For real? You know, and it's just, it's like the Wizard of Oz. You go behind the curtain. It's a little motherfucker, man. That's how I look at it. Yeah.
That's how I look at it, man. That's why, man. They've been trying to get me to cover fights, man. I did interviews back in the day, and I'm fortunate enough to have only really one bad experience, and I won't name the fighter with an interview. But you know, at the end of the day, man, like it's tough for me to go in that environment and leave the hood side of a nigga at the door. You know what I'm saying? It's tough for me to go in there and a motherfucker steal my interview, and I see you next time and we shake. Nah, man, it's tough for me to do that, man. But at the same time, that's just what the game is. It's It's a dog eat dog world without the physicality part of it, man. Because you know, if you go to New York, it ain't nothing but NYPD all out the street. You can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to catch you on the train or some shit. And it's NYPD in the train station. So really, it's basically like, motherfucker, you can't touch me or nothing like that. All right. And I'm cool with that. But at the end of the day, I mean, you know, you guys just respect my craft like I respect yours. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I hype do that shit to you, oh, he asked dumb question to Keith Thurman. How's asking about Terrence Crawford a dumb question?
Mm-hmm.
How's asking about a Crawford fight, Steven Espinoza? We already know what Keith Thurman knows. So we already know what it's all about. They don't want to fight Bud. And everybody know it. They don't want to fight Bud. But when we say that about Bud, he don't hear the positive. It's only the negativity we say about him. You know? Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a fucking guess right there, Lawrence Williams, because that was exactly the guy I had a bad experience with. That's why I stopped doing interviews, because of that guy. That was a hell of a guess.
I can't see the comment section, but yeah.
It was a hell of a guess, you know. That was a hell of a guess, but that was the guy I had a bad. I was like, I'm doing that shit no more, man. Joel Diaz, Austin Trout, Peter Quillen, even Andrade, they were pretty good, man, back in the day when I used to do them. But you know, it is. What's up, Rasheed Muhammad, man? Y'all make sure I go check out the Hellblaze, man. Rasheed Muhammad, that's his company, man, who actually gave me an opportunity to sponsor his natural products. So, man, the website and in the description, he give you 18% off when you use that promo code. So, salute to Rasheed Muhammad for that opportunity. Deion Williams, I see you as well, man. But like I said before, man, I really don't even get mad at people no more. I done seen so many people raccoon out, man, and they just so far from the bigger picture about it. When people say, "Oh, I don't know what's wrong with Gucci," I don't get it. I'm like, all right, man, you don't know the story of Sambo. I'm at the point. I'm beyond having to explain it to people, man. I even got to the point where, you know, my daughter had some friends come over. They didn't even know who the KKK was. I'm like, oh, y'all don't know who the fuck y'all talk to. Sat there for 3 hours telling them about the meaning of the KKK. It's just so far removed from, like, dude, like, they really killing our culture, man. They using hip hop to really, you know, destroy everything we got. Like, it's at the point where I'm at the point where I might just homeschool my daughter for high school for the next 4 years.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it's at the point where I'm like, man, she can't walk to the bus because the street's bad. If I move to the suburbs, she got to deal with racism. I'm like, man, it's at the point where, like I'm at that point. Like, it's my decision because, you know, it's my kid, but it's like really, they're not going to teach you what you need to know to get where you need to be anyway. So, man, these kids don't know shit about the Ku Klux Klan. They don't know shit about Marcus Garvey. They don't know about the real Uncle Tom's Cabin. I'm like, God damn, I gotta give you 1,000 fucking books to read. I got all these books. You know what I'm saying? The one book that saved my life was the Greg Mathis book, bro. The first one he came out with, he autographed it and everything. My mom paid me $200 to read it, and if I didn't read that book, that saved my life. Real talk. I said that book that one book that he wrote about his whole experience, his brothers being thugs, everybody was thugs, and they changed their life and became, you know, tradesmen and police, whatever they became, and judges. That book right there single-handedly changed my life. No bullshit. Me reading that one fucking book, you know, I could have went to go sell dope and did a lot of other shit, kept me straight. So it's funny how, you know, somebody else's story can help you stay down that right path.
I just saw him too at a fight too. That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, his story was crazy.
Man. And he made it out. He made it out that area though, for sure.
Yep. They just rebuilt that area too. That's so crazy about it. Tore it down and just put brand new senior citizen homes there. I live about maybe 3 miles away from there.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. I stay in the trenches. I can move, but shit, man. I'm like, man, I own my house, so it's like, I don't want to sell it to nobody else, and they come in and you know how I go.
I know. I respect that. I don't want to hijack your live because I hate commenting coming on people's live, but I just had to get this off my chest, man. Off my chest, and just want to say I'm calling everybody because I just want to say thank you, man. You know what I mean? I'm calling everybody, ask for everybody's phone number. I just literally just want to say thank y'all, man, from the depths of me, like for real. That Andre Ward was the toughest interview I've ever had to experience post-interview. You understand? Because I'm sitting there, I had a 6-hour drive, and I'm just meditating on the interview. For the most part, it's 12 o'clock at night. I didn't get home till 3:13 in the morning. Had to take a 75, 80-mile detour because the 5 freeway was frozen. It's 23 degrees. My dashboard say it's fucking frozen. I'm driving 40 miles an hour on the freeway, and I'm just sitting there just thinking like he wasn't who I thought he was, you know. And for 12 years, well, I saw him in the Olympics, so let's go back until 2000, about 13 years now. I've been watching Andre Ward, and he tricked me. He tricked me. Or he became that when he got money. I don't know if it was a transition. I don't know, but he fooled me. And for 10 years, I've been all in on his career because he was a gold medalist. You know what I mean? He had that Zene Say Qua that can finesse the white audience and his black audience. I thought that was him. And lo and behold, it wasn't. So I said all that to say, I'm gonna send you a video of him admitting that Ward Kovalev was about race. I'm gonna do a video on it when I get home. But it's just beyond me how he just lied. He lied to my face. You know what I mean? Like he literally lied to me. And now it's gonna make all the haters and detractors be like, hold up. If Fred is a racist, wait a minute, Ward is a racist too. Or Fred brings up race all the time. If you're exchanging money in America, on some level, it's about race, and I believe that. You know what I mean. And whether it's for or against, you know, on some level, it's about race. And I just want to say thank you. Tell all your subscribers, please tell T Street we can do it for charity. We can do it for whatever. I'll be on the East Coast sometime in May. We can do it. Deontay Wilder's fighting. We can do it for charity. We can do it for whatever. Out the Gleason's gym. The loser got to pay. And we'll get it done. You know what I mean? Headgear optional. But my only request is, because I know I can outbox him, is we got to fight until someone quits. I don't care how many rounds it goes. I don't give a damn how strong he is. I know I can outbox him and make him and stop him. I know I can. And since he has challenged me on so many levels, my subscribers keep me a bay on what the hell is he saying. I literally ain't watched this video until yesterday. I watched this video and I said, oh, damn, I didn't know all this. I mean, you know it, but it was like validation. So send this to him, send him the video and tell him.
I got you. I'll put something real nice together.
Yeah.
Tom said he loading this shit right now.
Man, for real, man. When I say real, tell him. And since he say he's rich, he says he's rich. I don't want to claim it, so we go $9,999. You bring cash. We'll give it to a trusted person who we mutual believe, who can trust. You put your headgear on, you put all your shit on, and they go ding, ding, ding till someone quits 3 minutes at a time. And you can wait. I don't care how much you weigh. You can weigh 250, 240. I'm going to beat your ass. I'm going to make you quit. It's going to be like Floyd Canelo. It's going to literally be like Floyd Canelo. For real.
I'm going to that shit, man. For sure. I'm going to that shit, man.
I'm going to gain some weight. I'm going to gain about 15 pounds just for him. For him. Yeah, just for him. So please have him accept it, and then we'll work our way down. You know what I mean? We'll talk about the other one later. We'll talk about the other one later. You know what I mean? I'll gladly go through a win or lose. I'm comfortable. I'm not going to look bad. Win or lose, I'm taking it.
Y'all probably get some millions off this shit. What you talking about, man? Shit, them two niggas in the UK, man. We can build this up. LBBC, brand promotions.
175. Let me fight at 175. I walk around at 165. So yeah, I can gain 10 pounds easy. I can gain. Just cut my running in half. Eat some steak. Eat some potatoes. You know what I mean? Don't do as much cardio. Stay sharp in the gym. I'll gladly do it. I know I can. Yeah, y'all need to really see me, and this T Street gonna be my coming out party, so we can put everything to bed. We can sell tickets and everything, $10 tickets. We donated to charity, but that purse, that $9,999 purse, goes to the winner.
Shout out to Rasheed Muhammad, appreciate it. They said you can't be out here trying to fight. I'm paraphrasing here. Fight T. He just was in a coma. He just said fight. What the fuck you mean?
I'm responding. This ain't a fight. This ain't a fight. This is sparring for charity. We ain't fighting. We sparring for charity. For charity of his choice. I get to donate the money who I want to donate it to. He get to donate it to who he want to donate it to. For real. It's on. It's on. We're going to knock them off one at a time. We gonna knock one at a time. Yeah, they think it's sweet over here. Man, we'll knock them off one at a time, and I'm gonna enjoy every bit of it. I'm gonna make him quit. I'm gonna make him quit.
Old Time Business got another one. Got a good one. Loser shut down their channel permanently. It ain't nothing new for that motherfucker. He got kicked off in the arena. He can start that bitch
I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far. But because it took me too long to build this, you know what I mean? But I will say this. It's on. It's on. Oh man. When I say, oh, please accept the challenge. Please. I just did 4 rounds a day. I was feeling good too. With some pros. I was sparring with some pros. I was like, oh shit, I'm feeling good. You know, that's why I'm kind of anxious. My speed is my brain ain't swelled back down yet. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of tripping on my words a little bit. But you know what I mean? I was feeling good in there. You know what I mean? I'm like, okay. I mean, they obviously better than me, but I can feel me growing. You know what I mean? And it's on. It's on. It's on.
That's the only way you get better is playing against better or fighting against better opponents in that case.
And that's the only people I spar as pros. I don't spar little guys. I don't spar little guys. T-Street is 60 pounds bigger than me. I guarantee you by the middle of the second round, he will be gassed. And I will beat the brakes off him. Guaranteed the third round, I will beat the brakes off of this guy. When I say beat, it's gonna be so bad. I'm gonna catch all his shit the first round. He gonna throw one punch at a time. He ain't no boxer. Matter of fact, I want him to be. I hope he's a great boxer because it's gonna make me look better. Man, bring him. Because I need to set all that shit up. The same way I did Michael Montero. I said, Michael,
I can't stand that motherfucker, man. Oh my God. I can't stand him. Bro.
I told him. I says, I have no problem sparring you. No problem. But here's what you do. You set up, you give me Doug Fisher, Steve Kim, line them up. I'll fight you last. Guaranteed. I'm not fighting you first and not getting to Doug Fisher and Steve Kim. Not sparring you. It doesn't make sense. We'll do it for
man. Hey, man, Stevie Kim ain't sparring. No way. Shout out to Bo, one of the super chat. Salute my brother showing support. Salute, bro. Southside said we need to put a belt on the line. No matter, we get the hood just to put a belt on the line. It's gonna say on God and them on side of the belt.
Man. What up, Southside? Nigga, I ain't playing no more. Y'all need to know. Y'all niggas need to know before I get too old. I'm on a borderline of getting too old to be doing this shit. I'm 41, so I'm like borderline. I need to stop. I'm borderline, and I'm still in great shape, so I'm right on that cusp where I probably can't take no more punches. You know what I mean? Because I'm getting older. But I need to do this shit now. I need to make him my example. Man, when y'all see my jab, y'all gonna be like, holy shit. I'm not even fronting. Man, when I say I'm gonna, oh my God, like, I'm anxious. Like, I'm dying. Like, this is for real. I'm dying to do this. I'll do it in Philadelphia. I have no problem going to Phil. We can do it in Danny Garcia's gym.
Southside say he gonna age you out. That motherfucker old too.
I'm right on the cusp outside where I can't be doing no more fighting. You know what I mean? I gotta go to the safe and shit now. But what I'm saying is this, like, for real, like, I'm right there. I feel good right now. I'm training for the Earl Spence fight and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like 163, good shape. I'm strong. I can go up to 175 and fight this guy. 170. I can carry that weight, and we can do it. He can come in whatever weight he want. 240, 230, 220. I'm gonna box circles around this dude.
That motherfucker go to Planet Fitness and put the fucking treadmill on 6.0. That motherfucker, oh, fuck this.
Because people don't understand. People think street fighting and boxing is the same thing. It's not the same. It's not the same.
No, it's not the same, bro. It's like you going to hoop on the streets and put it in perspective for people. It's like you going to do a pickup game on the streets and then go organize. It's two different fucking things, man. Two different things.
When he throws that right hand and I slip his right hand, he's gonna be like, because he's playing. I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out. When I slip his telegraph right hand and I hit him with a double jab or I counter with a left hook because he threw his right hand, he gonna be like, holy, I'm gonna go to the body. I'm not. He's too tall to go to the head. But when I slip to the left and after he throw that right hand, and I left hook him to the body, he gonna wake the fuck up. He gonna wake. I'm telling you, they think this shit is sweet. I'm a nice guy for real. I'm a pacifist instinctively, but now it's time just to say, put up or shut up now. Put up or shut up. Like, for real, put up or shut up.
Man, I'm about to get in touch with Jay Prince, bro, and tell Jay Prince put this shit on, man. Real talk. I'll get in touch with Jay Prince, like, bro, we got a banger right here, man.
Make some money on this, man. Give me a promoter. Oh, man. Oh, man, please. I need to be inspired. You know how I do when I'm inspired. Like, in terms of working out, when I'm inspired, oh, man. It's going to be enjoyable. That third round, I'm going to carry him I'm telling you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry him to the third round. And I'm going to beat him up. He's going to curl up. He's going to curl up and be like, I can't take this no more. I'm telling you what's going to happen. I'm going to touch him for 2 rounds. He may land a punch or 2, but I know every punch he throws, he's releasing oxygen and energy. Every punch he throws. And then it's over. Third round.
Hey, he can't bring that chair with him, bro. He can't bring that chair with him, dog. You got to get up and walk, big boy. Come on, big fella.
I've worked with him before, and he's like 6'4", 230, 240. I don't know. He's a perfect size for me. Perfect size for me. Make sure he gets the medical clearance to do this, because he's going to have to sign a waiver, because I know he was sick and all this. Sign a waiver. Make sure he's medically cleared to do this, because that third round, I'm telling you guys, that third round, is going to look like the 12th round of Terry Norris, Sugar Ray Leonard, whatever round that was. He was like, no, don't kill my legend. Stop. No, it's going to be like one of them rounds. It's going to be really bad. I'm telling you, it's going to be really bad. It ain't going to be nice. So,
he gonna talk his way out of it. I can just already tell what type of motherfucker he is. Well, my inhaler expired, 2 days before Wilder and Fury, and I'm telling you, bro, he gonna motherfucking talk his way up out of that.
It's all if that fight is May 18th, May 16th. What's today's date? February 13th. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
March.
Tomorrow ain't Valentine's Day?
No, he can't. It's a 12. He has a 12-week camp. 12-week camp to get ready. No excuses. He covers professional fighters that has 12 weeks. He has 12 weeks. I will get there. I will fly in.
Southside say nobody tested Mexican steak only, Fred. I'm dead, bro.
What's Southside say?
He said nobody tested Mexican steak only, Fred.
Oh man, so I'll be there March 13th, 14th. We'll gladly do it. And then he can go on and cover his fight. And guess what's going to be the talk of YouTube? Barbershop Conversations makes T Street quit.
He gonna shut down his page just from that.
Yeah. Man, he has 12 weeks from today to get ready. There's no excuse. He has no excuse. If he's I don't know when he had his coma, when he was in a coma. I'm glad he made it out of it. I wouldn't wish ill will upon anyone like that. There's no return from death, so I don't wish death upon anyone. But I do want him to catch this ass whoop. I do want him. I can't wait till he throws that right hand. I can't wait to slip his right hand and left hook his ass to the body. I can't wait. And there's nothing he can do to change what I'm going to do to him. There's nothing he can do to stop me from doing what I'm going to do to him. Nothing. And I'm talking big. I'm going to promote the shit out of this fight, out of this sparring match for a charity. We're going to do this to a charity. So, yeah, bring it. I'm going to love this. So all the minions, all the people that hate me in the comments, you got some haters that going to watch this video. Send this. I blocked him on my. I blocked him on my. I'm going to unblock him so he can comment to me and say, let's get it on. I'm going to unblock T Street so he can come to me and we can get it on. And we're going to have some fun with this. Oh, we're going to have some fun. I'm going to release sparring footage to scare the shit out of him. Oh, man. I'm going to show... I got some footage of me beating the shit out. I'm gonna release that shit. If he says yes, I'm going to release that shit to scare the shit out of him. Oh, man. I'm not saying I'm the best boxer in the world, but I can beat his ass. For sure. And he got a 60-pound advantage. But I can't wait to touch him with my left hook, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to uppercut him when he's so tired. When he's tired as hell, it's going to be like one of the movie upcuts and shit. You know what I mean? When he bending over and shit, arms on the ropes and shit, running backwards.
Martin Lawrence and Tommy Hearns.
Chase his ass down. Chase it down. Oh, man, this going to be, Come on, man. Let's do it.
Yeah, you heard the man. He said, let's do it, man. We all got to be out there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want everybody to see my left hook to the body. I want everyone to see this. Like, this is gonna be amazing.
I'm gonna have the highlights.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the highlights.
Man, we gonna be in that thing.
I'm gonna have the highlights. I'm gonna have the highlights for sure.
And then Deontay Wilder gonna knock out Tyson Fury. It's gonna be a great week. So I'm gold. I'm gold. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I'm excited.
I don't even know who the guy you talk about is, Zorro, man. The second guy. I don't know him. Ain't nobody worried about no damn casual boxer talk. That motherfucker looks sick. He look like a slim Newport 100. I'm like, man, that motherfucker got gangster weight, man. I ain't nobody worried about that motherfucker, man. He got it. I ain't worried about him. That guy Tom talking about, oh man, I ain't boxing him. I'm whooping his ass. I'm doing it for the culture. I can't stand that motherfucker, man. For real.
Now we gonna do this the right way. We go and I'll be real. Headgear is optional. He's a stronger fighter. Headgear is optional, and it's to his advantage. I'm most likely I'm not gonna land. I'm not gonna hit him in the head. So if he can't fight with headgear on, we don't need headgear. We don't need it.
Yeah, that motherfucker. If that nigga dome really that big, they got it on Google, man. That nigga gonna need a special headgear for that motherfucker, bro. We gonna have to get that bitch constructed right now. Tell Elvis Grant we need some special headgear for his ass. That motherfucker got a melon on his head. That motherfucker like cone head meets I don't know what microphone. I don't know what that motherfucker got going on.
Yeah, man, that third round gonna look like tension. He gonna be tensioning.
Gonna look like, hey man, make it look like Hugo Ruiz, so we go to the after party.
Yeah, okay.
So we go to the after party.
I can't. No.
That motherfucker Tank had Kool-Aid coming out that nigga nose.
Let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you what Floyd told me. I hate to use this analogy, but he says the reason why I didn't stop Canelo because sometimes you just gotta beat a person's ass. That's what that third round gonna do. That third round. I'm being real with you guys. He can't if heavyweights can't carry it, I know he can't carry it. He just say yes, so I can just tell him to say yes, so I can go into kill mode and just be ready. We could do a weigh-in and everything. We can set this shit up like a real fucking fight. We can do a weigh-in the day before so he can sleep. I want him to look at me and be like, oh shit, this nigga look like Earl Spence. Like I need him to look at me and be like, yeah, you about to get that. I need you to sleep on it. I need you to worry about fighting me. Or I want him to get excited. Oh, he only weighs 170. I can whoop his ass. Okay. I see you. You can. Let's sign the paperwork. Get your clearance from your doctor. I'm not fighting you without a clearance. My wife is a doctor. I'm not signing you without no clearance. Get a clearance from your doctor saying that you can perform physical activity. And I know he's going to use this as his out, so I'm going to take that out away. If you can't get clearance, whenever you can get clearance, we can make this fight happen. Whenever it's on. All right? So I just wanted to reach out. Above all that, I just want to say thank you. I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? I thank y'all. Town called me yesterday. I'm going to make my rounds and finish calling everybody. I called 78 today. just thank you. I'm gonna call everybody and just tell them thank you, because it meant a lot, especially when I'm by myself. I know Town and Callie was there, but you know, I had to go home by myself and carry those emotions. And for so long, I've been carrying this flag all by myself about just unveiling the truth, you know, or perceived be the truth, our truth, should say. And it bothered me. So, but when I heard y'all voices yesterday and Corey Lee boxing, just splendid, man. Corey Lee called me on my way home, and it caught me in a loop, because we don't talk often, but we talk enough to know that we're friends. And he called me, was like, man, that Andre Ward interview was amazing. And I'm just thankful that I believe that I pray and hope that interview makes us better. I hope that current fighters can watch that video and be like, wow, he's amazing. Wow, Andre Ward is amazing. Whatever adjective you can use, but it makes you a better person. You understand where I'm coming from? Whoever side you agree on, I'm comfortable with who. I don't care who won. I don't care, because I know how it made me feel. I don't care who you think who won. But as long as it inspires you in that moment of truth, when you got to be black and you got to stand up for your black brother, whether you agree or disagree, you're black in that moment. And let me tell you a story about Gary Russell. I'm not going to get in particular, but I'm having a strong debate with a white person. You know where Gary Russell comes in? He comes in and protects me. I thought that was, you know, like, he had no obligation to me. Gary Russell and I only talk when he fights. I text him from time to time, you know what I mean? Hey, what's up? You know, but it's not a real relationship like I have with Deontay Wilder. If I text Deontay Wilder, he'll text me back in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, me and Gary Russell don't talk, but he respects me, right? I'm having a strong debate in public with a white person, right, who has power and influence, right? Gary Russell comes over in the middle of the debate and protects me. I said, are you serious? In my head, I'm like, are you serious? This multi-million-dollar fighter who has nothing to gain out of that situation. Nothing to gain. Nothing. I'm nothing to Gary Russell. In the grand scheme of things, nothing. He came over there and said, man, you all right? I got you, dog. You all right? I said, in the middle of the debate. I'll never think of Gary Russell as just a fighter anymore, because when he had to be black, guess what? Gary Russell was black. I'll never think of him as just a fighter anymore. You understand? So from that vantage point, I'm thankful. And I should have told that story, but I didn't want to tell it that week because my channel be censored. You know what I mean? And I don't want to put no one out there, put no one on blast. So I'll tell that story maybe next. I'll tell that Gary Russell story on my channel, maybe his fight week or something, so it gets more traction and people can really understand his character. But his father raised some hell of boys, man. Yeah,
he's straight, man. I met him at the Barclays Center. He had to stop and talk to me, but he stopped. You know what I'm saying? So salute to him, man.
I mean, like, major salute. And Deontay Wilder is the same way. I'm telling you, if you guys, Deontay Wilder is the same. I haven't had the experience with that personally, but just the conversations I've had with Deontay Wilder, I believe he's that same person. They just cut from that cloth. You know, that ice pack that he had against JoJo Diaz? Man, come on, man. It was more than an ice pack. You understand what I'm saying? It was more than an ice pack, you know? So, you know, I'm grateful to y'all. I'm obviously grateful to Gary Russell, Mr. Gary Russell, as he calls himself. And, you know, but honestly, the past 2 days, it's just been like, I don't need to be covering boxing because it don't mean nothing. If I ask a tough question or two, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, but the bigger picture is, it does nothing, you know? It may sound good that we asked the questions and we got the answers that we want, but are we making progress? You know? That's the whole point. You know, so Andre Ward saying I'm benefiting. What, I'm making an extra $300 a month doing this? If I'm paying $1,000 to cover a fight and I'm making $1,200 that week, I mean, common sense, So, I hate that he used that word benefit. I hate that he separated himself from us. And, it's just, we go in circles. But above all that, I say thank you and tell T Street to sign the contract.
Absolutely.
Man, and keep doing what you're doing. We all have hiccups. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We all have hiccups. You know what I mean? And keep grinding. I'm glad that you grinding and continue to do what you do. And we all gonna get better. You know what I mean? We all gonna get better. And when we take the Band-Aid off, the scab will be healed at some point. So stay grinding, and we gonna make it do what it do.
For sure. Appreciate it, Fred, man.
Thank you for allowing me to come on your channel, man.
Man, you allow anytime, man. Anytime you want to go live, you're allowed to come on, man. Anytime.
I listen to y'all live. I just don't comment and shit. But because I be working and shit. I'll be working and shit. Yeah,
I do the same shit.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all though.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
My battery about to die and I gotta get to work.
all right, for sure. Appreciate it, Fred, man.
A window in the rain. Putting in a window in the rain because I have to put it in now because my tenants ain't gonna have no fucking wind. The wind gonna go through at night. So I gotta fucking finish putting this fucking window, this retrofit window. So anyways, man, that's what I'll be doing. So anyways, man.
Yeah, salute, Fred. Shit, it's snowing outside. Shit, it's a snowstorm where I'm at.
Oh, enjoy that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna just cook for a minute on this Joshua Miller shit. Then I gotta pick my daughter up. They didn't cancel volleyball practice, so she can walk to her friend's house. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was talking about that Wilder and Joshua Miller joint real quick, man. To kind of close it out, man. We talked about what pretty much Miller said. It's time to go. Frost think that Miller, he think that Joshua was gonna knock out Miller. And we was talking about we left off with Joshua not having the intangibles, other than heart and getting off the canvas and beating Klitschko. So I really like the fight. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't so many fights in the vicinity, I may travel to that fight. But then you got Wilder May 18th. You got Terrence Crawford April 20th. You got Clarissa Shields on the boardwalk, all on the East Coast around the same time. So I ain't the richest nigga around, but Ronaldo too, salute. But like I said before, I'm looking forward. I have no dog in the race. I'm not a Miller fan. I'm not a Joshua fan. And I think these are the best fights. I don't care who win. Okay. At the end of the day, if Miller win, well, we know he gonna babysit the belt. That's just what it is. He gonna do what he want to do. He gonna basically he gonna have a homecoming fight, a tune-up fight, and then maybe Al Heyman and Eddie Hearn get together and they get a bag for him and Wilder. I think in a sense, in a way, that we all want Anthony Joshua to win because, for one, a lot of people don't like Miller and some of the comments he made about Wilder and the black community and shit like that. It's cool. But in a way, I think everybody wants validation with Deontay Wilder knocking out Anthony Joshua. I think everybody wants that validation. Everybody want to be able to say Wilder beat Joshua. And I think the Joshua fans want the validation of saying, well, Joshua beat Wilder. I told you Wilder came by. So that is the fight to kind of prove pretty much it's just a fight. If Miller beat Joshua, then Wilder don't get that validation. But Wilder got to beat Fury first, and that may not be a foregone conclusion. So it's just like, I want Wilder and Joshua. Okay, I want that fight to happen. If it's in the UK or if it's in the United States, I want to be there to say I seen one of the motherfuckers get knocked out. I think it's for the culture of boxing that needs to happen. Obviously, we're working towards that with Joshua pretty much hitting his roof is the ceiling in my Michael Jordan voice and his financial means in the UK. He already tapped out the UK financially. So when you tap out the UK financially, what else? There's nothing more he can do. Sky Sports is mad, but if the zone is giving you the bag and whatever that situation. So he in the United States now. He fought Miller before he fought Wilder in the United States. We know he's still pretty much in progress of getting ready to fight Wilder. I think he stays in the United States this year and they can fight Wilder after this. That fight can happen in October, in November, in December. It's more likely going to happen in the East Coast because the East Coast is closer to the UK than fighting out West. But Vegas, it keeps saying that Vegas is they're going to get the bag. They're going to get the bag. They're going to get the bag, So if they're going to ever come with the money, then it's going to have to be, you know, for Wilder and Fury. I mean, Wilder and Miller. I mean, Wilder and AJ. And I can't wait to see that fight. You know, but if Miller so happened to beat Wilder, I mean, beat Miller, AJ, excuse me, well, so be it. Miller got a mouthpiece that can sell itself. He a 300-pound man, or that can talk a lot of shit. Him and Wilder got history. That's not a bad secondary fight to happen. So it's really no win-win. It's really no losses here. Even if Fury beat Wilder and he fight Miller, they both talk a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's really not bad, but the fight that we want for validation, you know, Anthony Joshua fans, pro Wilder fans, is Wilder Joshua. Cool Man Selman said, I root for AJ. He's going to fight Wilder for undisputed. Other than that, I don't either of the motherfuckers, man. But I don't want to see Wilder KO Miller. I do want to see Wilder KO Miller too. I want to see all that shit. Even if Wilder beat AJ, I want to see him come back and KO Miller. You know what I'm saying? Do I care for Englishman KO a brother? Really not, because Miller, you know, he really ain't no brother. New York don't really, you know, they don't seem like New York. It seemed like Miller and Danny Jacobs was part of that new New York. You know what I'm saying? They don't get that Wu-Tang or Biggie, Pac feel from New York. You don't get that, you know, you don't even get a Puffy feel from it. Even though people think Puffy is soft nigga, Puffy will touch you. Puffy will get you touched. Even Puffy got some type of New York swagger to him. When I look at Miller and Jacobs, I just don't see New York swag. You know what I'm saying? I say Miller has about a 33% chance of winning if he fights the right fight. Amir Shula, my whole thing, it come down to this. We know what Miller going to do. He going to put the earmuffs on. He going to come forward. It come down, can Miller take Anthony Joshua punches? And if Miller's stamina is what it is, do we have enough power to bang Anthony Joshua out in the later rounds? That's pretty much what it come down to. That's just the fight in a nutshell. If Miller can take AJ punches and walk him down, and he got enough power and go to the body and to the head, there's a good chance that he's gonna win this fight. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. AJ Jr. say, Danny got that. You tripping? Danny I don't get that feel for him, bro. I never really seen it was like life and death for Danny Jacobs. Excuse me, my black light went on. He don't seem like I'm gonna go out on my back. He just seemed timid. That's just my personal opinion. He seemed timid. You know what I'm saying? All the New York niggas I met at school or I made us in my family, I don't really get that vibe from. That's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's a dude that's very passive. We seen in his fights, he get hit with something he don't like. He ain't saying, okay, let's game on, let's get in there and let's mix it up like gumbo. Nah, he gonna find another way around. He not one of them dudes that say, okay, I'm gonna run through a brick wall no matter what. Nah, he a type of dude that's gonna try to go over the wall, go under the wall, or go around the wall. He not running through the wall. But that's just my personal opinion on him. But when you've been knocked out, it happens. Psychologically, if you ever been knocked down the street, you know what I'm saying? You ever got bit by a dog in the street, nigga, you always aware, you know, until you get Alzheimer's or dementia, you always aware, like, damn, this shit can happen. If I walk down my street right now in Brightmoor, Detroit, Michigan, and I walk down my street in a deer or a wolf, yes, motherfuckers got deers and wolves over here, jump out and try to attack me, guess what? Every time I walk down the street, I'm going to think about that motherfucker till my brain fry. So, it's always going to be in the back of your head. You know what I'm saying? And that's just going to be his mental hurdle. If he is willing to get knocked out to get a knockout versus Canelo Alvarez, like he did versus Peter Quillen, guess what? I believe Danny Jacobs can win. If he go out there with that same mindset he did versus Peter Quillen, Danny Jacobs can beat Canelo Alvarez. I'm telling you, it's a mental hurdle. It's nothing physical with him. When he got hurt by Derevyanchenko, it was like, oh, fuck that. Let me box and get the decision. I'm the A-side promotion. No. He got to have the KOBK mentality, kill or be killed. And if he go out there with that mentality, I think he got KO Canelo Alvarez. It's not about physical ability. It's about how you use your physical ability. And if he go out there and he come out with the mindset of say, man, like he came out Peter Quillen, man, either Peter Quillen gonna knock me out or I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out. What he came out with, he knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? You come out there determined. Those are the intangibles that we talking about AJ lacked. It's that dog in you, man. That's the only shit. When that dog in you is only it's really only from your upbringing, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say, you know, kids in the inner city got that edge, and how Michael Jordan send his kids to play private school ball. You know what I'm saying? And how they didn't get that edge. That's what we talking about. That edge. It's something that you get from just, you know, you don't have to be from the hood, but it's from your upbringing. The chip on your shoulder. It's like that drive. It's like that dog in you. It's like that animal in you. And some dude, everybody don't have that animal in them. Everybody don't have that dog in them. And when you get so far removed from your situation, your upbringing, and you become rich, wealthy, or healthy, you lose that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? If I was to move my family out to the suburbs, well, shit, nigga, then I'm not gonna have woo 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 by my bedside, or I'm not gonna have to have this and that, or I'm not have to just be grimming nigga as soon as I walk on my porch. I don't have to do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Hey Bob, how you doing? I'm not gonna have to have it when you don't have to have it. When Earl Spence moved from Dallas and might move to Highland Park, and I'm just saying that he stayed at Highland Park, Texas. You know, it's different. Like nigga, I made it. The air tastes different. My quality of life is different. I can go to Little Caesars and get a good hot and ready with butter and parm and not have to look over my shoulder and grab my pistol while I'm going into the fast food joint. You know? You ain't got to look for that no more. And when you don't have to have that no more, you know, you lose touch with it. You know? And maybe AJ really ain't never had to struggle. Maybe he never came from the bottom because he don't have that dog in him. He got heart. We can never question his heart about in the ring. He got off the canvas. He got heart. He got heart. The nigga got heart. I give him that. He got physical ability. He got that. I'm not hating on the nigga, nothing like that. But hey, man, I mean, sometimes you gotta say, man, guess what, man? I'm already down 20 points on the scorecard, man. Let me strap my nuts on. Let me go get a knockout. If Danny Jacobs come in with that motherfucking with that mindset, guess what? Hey, man, we're gonna be looking at a new champion. I'm telling you that. If he come in there and he just bulldogs and just walk down Canelo and tell him this a real fight, man, hey, if he get knocked out, salute, because guess what? You was going to lose regardless. You already been knocked out. You already a champion. Shit, you made millions. You beat cancer. What else? I mean, what else did you got to prove? If they put Arturo Gatti in the Hall of Fame, you know, for being exciting and being a ticket puller, well, shit, why we can't put Danny Jacobs in the Hall of Fame for beating cancer and becoming a real world title holder? Why can't we do that? Y'all can ask questions. I'm gonna take questions real quick before I go get my baby. I'm gonna go down the list real quick. He said, I don't think AJ Miller, but I think AJ gonna drop Miller, as Miller haven't fought nobody to say he the truth. I agree. And that means he gonna have to step up his sparring or been having really, really good sparring to get to that level, man. But at the end of the day, he might be catching AJ at the right time because AJ ain't really been doing to his opponents what he should, like Carlos Takam, Joseph Parker, even Alexander Povetkin, you know, he was getting bust up a little bit. So it may just be perfect timing. Can Jacobs get the KO? Most definitely come in with the right mindset. Quincy Pinola, Amir Shula actually is scary. AJ from the last few fights. I give Miller a 50% chance if it's the AJ who's going to come out and mix it up like that. He did against White and the Klitschko, then AJ got it. Yeah, I agree, but that man ain't really showed up in quite some time. Yes, I am from the D. Bobby Smitty, Michael Morgan, Alonzo. Ball has no dog in him. Yup, some dudes just don't have that gear, that killer in them. You put that killer in Lonzo Ball that's in Russell Westbrook, then hey, that's different. AJ should get the KO. Quincy Pinola, I agree. If he don't get the KO, a lot of people still looking at him funny. Stanley 219, Jacob needs to fight how he fought against Luis Arias. I wouldn't even say that because he really was supposed to stop Luis Arias. He should go out there and fight like he did versus Peter Quillen. In my personal opinion, he needed to come out there and go for the kill. You know, versus Luis Arias, he didn't go for the knockout because Luis Arias went into safe mode. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he really didn't know how to really, you know, do that. And that's why, you know, a lot of dudes can't knock out Adrian Broner because he go in safe mode. I promise you, you know, Canelo won't go into safe mode. You know what I'm saying? His Mexican fan base won't forgive him. Why Thurman, Duck, and Broner? I just think he wants the Pacquiao fight. You know, real talk. I think he wants the Pacquiao fight. I mean, I look at Broner as a high-end tune-up. But I think he just wanted full focus on the Pacquiao fight, you know. And Errol Spence actually said something to he retweeted something from Premier Boxing Champions today saying that, no, he don't want the Pacquiao fight. He need another tune-up. Go to Errol Spence's Twitter page. He said that this morning. Or maybe he said it late last night. I don't know. It just came on my Twitter feed. But I don't know why he would want Adrian Broner. You know, my personal opinion. What happened to AJ not wanting to come because of American judges? Like I said before, man, all that shit he was saying is coming. All the lies that he said in the dark is coming to light. And like I said before, you know, oh, it's the judges, it's this and that. At the end of the day, if Deontay Wilder easy fight, you can knock him out. We don't need the judges. It's the heavyweight division. We supposed to get knockouts. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, they can't do nothing. You know, nobody wanted to see him fight Dillian White in the UK. He didn't really want to fight Dillian White, so you know how that go. Loyalty is everything. One of my favorite songs. TB says that was Bobby Sweeney. TB said Canelo is up by six cars as we speak. You ain't lying, bro. Hindigo, why would Thurman want to fight Broner? Guy hasn't won a bit. He said he wanted a tune-up. He said he wanted 2 tune-ups if not Pacquiao. So who you want to see him tune up against? I mean, who you want to see him tune up against? I agree. Like, I'm tired of Broner getting shots. You ain't lying about that one. Man, me and you is not gonna disagree on that subject. And somebody else asked me about the Greg Mathis book. It's called Inner City Miracle. That's the name of the book. It's called Inner City Miracle. So we talking about Keith Thurman, a tune-up. All right, you want to see him fight Alexander Bruce Putin? He would top rank Jamal James, Ingus, Kerman, I don't know, Connor Ben, Josh Kelly, Sergey Lupachik, Adrian Broner, Josito Lopez. He already fought him. Samuel Vargas got knocked out by Amir Khan, Cameron Haman, McGill Cruz, and a couple other guys. So at the end of the day, for your value, you're probably gonna want to see Broner. You know what I'm saying? You can keep going outside of that. But there ain't too many other guys that you want to see him fight. Devin Alexander in South Florida. What's going on, Neutral Natural? What's going on? Broner is never going to win again. Not Browner. Yeah, I don't know, man. They put him in there versus somebody of lower, maybe. Maybe it could be Custio Clayton or something like that. But Amir Shula, AJ won't fight Wilder in the U.S. Only reason he's fighting Miller there is he confident he can win. But really, ain't no more money in the U.K. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't going to have no choice. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna have no other choice but to fight him. If it's true that Wilder and Fury getting that bag too for the rematch, hey, no, you never know. Cool Man Salmon, they asked who's down for Thurman Pack. Earl said nobody. He is another tune-up. Spence always sass Thurman. You ain't lying, bro. And Thurman over there partying over in Tokyo or Japan, wherever the fuck he at. They got his picture all around the club and shit. He ain't thinking about fighting. Broner has a 5-fight, $50 million deal, please. He ain't even with Mayweather tomorrow. That was the biggest lie. Peterson, Vargas tune up for Broner. He can't beat Peterson, and he didn't even beat Vargas before. Vargas was his own. I don't think Peterson and Broner ever fight. They close. Thurman, Jeff Horn. Man, if Jeff Horn can come back down to 54, he just fought Anthony Mundy in at 160. Who's your favorite fighter at 147? Sugar Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Leonard. Say no. I really don't have a dog, man. I like Earl and Terrence equally, really. Thurman planning his retirement. You ain't lying, bro. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker over there, like he had a good time. The room was all red and shit. You know, I ain't even mad at him. CJ, why are they talking about Braun and Madonna rematch like Chino making the weight? Yeah, I don't even know if big fella can make the weight. Real talk, I don't know if big dog can make the weight. I heard he got a long way to go. That motherfucker look like he about 250. But maybe he been burning it off. Last time I seen him, he looked a little bit slimmed down. But I don't even know, man. That's a big dog right there. I don't know. Ponytail Keith taking another high-end. You ain't lying. He got right on that plane and went over to Tokyo, even with his hand hurting and everything. He got right on that plane, my nigga. Right on that plane. Like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to this tune-up being Adrian Broner. I really ain't tripping about it, man. I might come back and do another boxing one after I do the tutorial. I'll do the YouTube, how to build your YouTube channel tonight if I choose to do it. Maybe in the NBA Hip Hop 101 tonight too, man. So Mike be doing 2 more live streams tonight. So that's the plan. I gotta go get the kid. No kids be doing when she ain't got volleyball practice. They canceled it. Something told me to go up there and get her ass, but I can't wait to see if Spence versus Mike. Can't wait to see Spence versus Mike and see what Spence's next move is. And I like to see the announcer ask him about Bud. Oh yeah, me too. You know what I'm saying? You know they not. You know they not. They is not gonna ask him. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna set up an open Mikey Earl Spence debate, man. I'm gonna do it this weekend, man. Since we don't have no major fights on this weekend, it's open to anybody that want to come on. Open Mikey Dispense if you got a channel, and we might do one every weekend. I mean, let's do it that way. Maybe Sunday, get Try to, get a few brothers on and we break down Mikey Spence. And then we can do it for Wilder Fury. We can do it for Christian Shields, Christian Hammer. If y'all want to do it for Crawford Khan, we can continue to do it for all the fights everybody want to talk about. And I'm pretty sure we get some more fights in there as well, too. Read these last couple questions. Now, then I'm also going to be asking him about what hospital he'd rather go to. He's talking, please, man. You talking about Earl going to the hospital? Yeah, okay. Do you think Lopez is a problem? Nah, I don't think he a problem. He a problem for Broner. He a problem for Broner. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me get off here, man. I gotta go get the kid, man. And I appreciate everybody for checking on, man. Blessings. And yeah, I'm gonna continue to put it down, man. All right, man. Hey, Connor, put your money up then, bro. What you want to bet? At the end of the day, I'm gonna stay on one more money. How much you want to bet on Earl and Mikey, bro? How much you want to bet? No. Piece my ass. What you want to bet? 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 I bet whatever you want to bet. Anybody want to bet? Anybody that's betting on Mikey, bet your money. Yeah, they don't believe that shit, bro. Laugh, I see this is the, yeah, okay, I thought so, man. Salute, bro. I'm out.